When you think of Cristiano Ronaldo, what comes to mind? The roar of a stadium, the flash of a smile after a last-minute goal, the sight of a jersey soaring above a sea of fans. But behind every thunderous celebration and highlight reel, there's a quieter story. A story of faith, relentless dedication, and a lifelong pursuit of something greater. It's easy to see Ronaldo as just a machine. Goals, trophies, records, repeat. But if you look closer, you'll notice a man whose journey offers larger lessons. Lessons about not just football, but about what it means to live with purpose. And believe it or not, the way Ronaldo lives and trains echoes a message with 2,000 years of history, the teachings of Jesus. Let's start at the beginning. Imagine young Cristiano, a boy on the small island of Madeira, Portugal. His family didn't have much. He shared a small room with his siblings. Sometimes even food was scarce. But what he lacked in comfort, he made up for with determination. Every day, as his friends played in the streets, Ronaldo trained. He'd tie weights to his ankles, run up steep hills, practice trick after trick, always dreaming, always pushing. His mother remembers him crying when he left home at just 12 years old to join Sporting Lisbon's youth academy. The sacrifices began even then, a willingness to leave everything familiar behind for something he believed in. That's faith, not just in a religious sense, but in yourself, your calling, and in unseen possibilities. Fast forward to today. Ronaldo's devotion is legendary. His teammates talk about how he's always the first to arrive at training, the last to leave. He obsesses over nutrition and sleep. He studies his own games relentlessly, always looking for an edge. The rituals are so strict that they're almost monastic. So what can his discipline teach us? And what does it have to do with the teachings of Jesus? Consider this. Jesus called his followers to a life of discipline, to care for one another, to never settle for comfort when growth was possible. In Luke 9:23, Jesus says,
"Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me."
It's a call to dedication, a willingness to put in work, to persist, even when no one is watching. Ronaldo isn't just chasing goals, he's chasing self-mastery. In interviews, he repeatedly talks about loving the process. He says, "Talent without working hard is nothing." That sentiment would fit right in with a parable from the Bible. The parable of the talents teaches that what we're given, be it money, skills, or time, is meant to be cultivated, multiplied, and shared. Wasting potential is never the goal. Growth, through stewardship and grit, is. But here's something else. Beneath the sweat and the spotlight, Ronaldo is known for his generosity. Few see the way he gives. Millions to children's hospitals, funding for surgeries, donations to disaster victims. He almost never publicizes these gifts, yet to those in need, he's a quiet force for good. It's a humility that echoes one of Jesus' core teachings.
"Oh, when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets. Do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing."
For both men, the real value isn't in the applause. It's in the act of caring for others. Faith, for Ronaldo, has always been more than a ritual. Growing up Catholic, he learned to pray before games, to seek help beyond his own limits. He's known to make the sign of the cross when he steps onto the pitch, a small gesture, a reminder that the outcome isn't always up to us, that preparation and trust go hand in hand. Discipline, service, faith. These three strands run like threads through both Ronaldo's life and the teachings of Jesus. They remind us that excellence isn't an accident. It takes sacrifice, often in silence. It's choosing to lift others up, whether or not anyone is watching. It's admitting our limits and seeking strength outside ourselves. The next time you see Ronaldo sprint, leap, or score an impossible goal, remember, behind the spectacle is a testament to what's possible when faith meets dedication. And that's something worth striving for, no matter what field you play on.